Trap is the latest thriller from director M. Night Shyamalan. This movie, he wrote it within 5 months, and he mainly made it to put Suleika in it in order to boost her music career. It's something that's definitely pushed into the trailer, but the concept of the movie was really interesting. It's about a mild-mannered firefighter named Cooper Adams taking his daughter Riley to a Lady Raven concert as a reward for her improving grades. However, he notices there's a higher police presence, and then the FBI show up and they're sort of blocking every exit. And when Cooper asks one of the staff what's going on, the staff member eagerly says that the FBI got a tip that the Butcher, a infamous serial killer that's been killing people and leaving the pieces of their bodies everywhere, will be at the concert, and they set a trap for them. And of course, we find out in the trailer that Cooper is indeed the Butcher. He's got a victim trapped somewhere watching him on his phone, and now he's got to try to find a way to get out without raising suspicion for his daughter. So this movie, let's talk about M. Night Shyamalan. He is influenced by Alfred Hitchcock, one of the great filmmakers, the master of suspense. And I remember an old quote of Alfred Hitchcock saying that if you make a movie and someone watches it and they're entertained, you've won. If they have a midnight snack, several hours later and they notice a plot hole, you've still won because they were entertained. However, if someone notices a plot hole while you're watching the movie, you've sort of lost. And this is definitely one of M. Night Shyamalan's weaker efforts. This movie has an intriguing premise. It starts off pretty good. Josh Hartnett is acting his ass off. He's so good in this movie. He can play Cooper like as a folksy kind of like everyman, but also seething with terror. And he got physically larger for the role. He's doing all sorts of crazy tactics to try to go for the different weak points in the concert venue area. However, the movie's crap. The movie is just so full of plot holes and implausibilities. There's a point where they end up leaving the concert, and the movie just keeps going and just sort of just feels like one of those pass your story to the person behind you and they'll make up the rest as it goes along, because there's so many random things happening. And of course it keeps you on your toes because you're kind of wondering where the movie's going to go, and the suspense factor is definitely turned all the way up. I was definitely tense and not sure where the movie's going because it just sort of kept going, and then they just have all this stuff happen that just totally implausible, may make you shake your head in the middle of the theater. And then it just keeps going and then keeps going. And the movie doesn't want to commit in any one way or another, because this is the year of Shyamalan's nepotism. He produced another film for his other daughter to direct The Watchers, which is like a folk horror kind of movie, which was just okay. And this movie is another nepotism movie to put his daughter in to promote her music career. So Suleika plays Lady Raven, and she has a really large part in the third act of this film. And it just kind of jumps out of plot armor mode, and it just feels like the movie's like bending its way and weird, and it's trying to have its cake and eat it too, and try to do this and that, but it won't commit. It won't like just have the story happen. It just feels kind of like rushed and inept, and just Josh Hartnett's very entertaining, and he's backed by a solid cast of characters, from the daughter to the mother and the singer lady. The movie just doesn't really know what it wanted to be. It suffers from identity crisis. It's a very weak film. Josh Hartnett is carrying the movie on his back, but the movie itself is just okay. It's very average. It's a forgettable thriller. So I give Trap a 5 out of 10.